Delacroix, Liberty Leading the People. That's right, folks. History of Art, folks. It is the last week. Final projects are due, all that good stuff. I chose this particular painting because I know it's black and white. The printer here at the church that I intern at does not have color. But I chose this particular painting, Liberty Leading the People, because it is also the album cover for Coldplay's Viva la Vida, or Prospects March album. I think it's incredibly underrated. I know Coldplay is a very big, popular, kind of a cheesy band, but this album in particular, to me, is really good, and it has a lot of good songs that a lot of people don't know. So anyways, that's why I picked it. I think it's a very inspiring picture. That's also why I picked it. Her leading the people out of oppression and stuff like that from Charles X back in 1830, I want to say, or probably before that. A man named Eugene Delacroix made this painting. He was born on the 26th of April in 1798 and then died in 1863. He was born in Paris, so this is very special to him because this is about the revolution that took place in Paris, France. And like I said, taking down Charles X, who was the king at the time, and instituting a new, I would say, regime, I guess, something like that. But just pretty cool, pretty heroic. It is a romantic art style. The original painting is 8.5 by 10.66 feet. And while looking at this painting, you can automatically, your eyes get drawn to the lady herself. Yes, she is half naked. That's definitely not why I chose this, but I think it shows the raw, just how tough and how serious that this revolution was, how, let down war can be, as in how just you see the worst sides of humanity, the best sides, the beauty, and the worst, and it all comes out very just in your face. I think that's what is happening here in this painting. The dress is kind of loose as well. Once again, just showing her and her, just almost freedom. Like, I don't care, whatever, freedom. That's also very kind of Greek, which shows that he took stuff from past culture and put it into his paintings, which is also pretty cool as well. And so, yeah, and you can see she's surrounded by people with guns and muskets and swords, and she's holding a flag and a musket herself. So it is very, we're to go get him type deal. And once again, that's why I think it's so cool, is because I love this painting itself, and that's why art is so cool. And it's very, serious, because this is his homeland, and he's painting about his homeland and the war that happened and the freedom that came from it. So there's clearly a lot of passion in this painting. I'm not from Paris, France, but I get fired up looking at this because it's like, let's go fight for something we believe in type deal. And so that is why I find this painting to be so cool and so awesome. And as I said, also the Coldplay deal. Yes, let's see. Let's keep going here. And what's interesting is the painting at first got mixed reviews from people, but later it became just a staple. And actually, the new king eventually put it on display in his palace in 1848. So very, very, very cool. And the last thing I'll say is the lady in the middle, from what I read on multiple websites and stuff like that, was that she is the personification of liberty. So I just think it's very cool that he, and through also truly lines and progression and movement, it starts out, people down here, you can't see that guy, but there's a guy down there, and it grows into, and there's like this triangle shape here. So shapes as well being used through people as a whole to draw your attention to the liberty personification in this woman. So he's very particular about it, which I think is so cool, and it just makes for an amazing, amazing painting. And so Eugene Delacroix really outdid himself. It's a very famous painting, and so yeah, that is my final art project. I know I rambled a bit, but I think I covered a lot of bases, and I'm it wasn't a hard thing to want to do this project, because I just think this painting is so, so cool. So thank you.